Taurus, hello and welcome to your Fall 2024 Shapeshift reading, where we're looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shapeshift looks and feels like for the fall season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader, and I'm joined today by the Willcox Tarot and Oracle. It's got a mix of major arcana cards, zodiac cards, and oracle cards in your spread. All right, Taurus. What's the shapeshift look like for Taurus this fall? Scorpio season, your opposite birthday. Could be a fun time for you. You have the Fool here and the Star so far. I'm wondering if there's a new chapter opening up, an opportunity for something new, or you're just like beginning a new phase of your life. Following that North Star guidance, following your higher knowing towards this new beginning, new next step. Okay, one more card, please, for Taurus. Damn, yes, the Magician. The Garden on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful, Taurus. Confirmation, because that's just your vibe. Okay. This is such a clear and simple reading, and honestly, we love to see it. Let's just look at this together. The Wizard, aka the Magician, the Star, the Fool. I mean, we've got like somebody directing traffic in these cards. The Wizard points up, gets that information from the star that it's literally pointing to, and then knows exactly where to go and directs that energy forward. In the Fool card, okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna say yes to this. We're going full speed ahead. This is sort of like Aries reading part 2 in some ways. So I would watch the Aries reading for the fall, which is called If You Know, You Know. Because that reading just talked about like, you know, you're gathering information, you're looking at your options analytically, and then like when you know, like when you've got that strong sense of conviction, you don't have to overthink it. You can just make a choice and you can just go. And this is what this looks like to me. But on your level, it feels like a much higher thing. Like maybe Taurus, you're at the point where something that you've been wanting to do, something that you've been wanting to create or like embark on, is the time is now, like the timing is right, you know? It's sort of like this idea that it's in the stars and the time is now, and you can feel that. And I think you're connected with that sense of timing. And if the door opens, you're going to go ahead and go. And even if there's not an obvious opening, it sort of feels like you're going to make it happen with the Wizard. You're going to make your own magic happen and you're going to start this new thing. And that's really beautiful, Taurus. It looks like you could use this. I don't know. I just get this idea based on your readings from the last like year. Like Taurus needs this new start, this new beginning, this new like chapter opening. And whatever it is, it's you making it happen. Again, like you're out here directing traffic, being like, okay, stop and now go, and we're going forward and we're doing this, and this is going to be a whole new thing for us, and we're going. Or a whole new thing for me, you know? And you've been sort of divinely inspired here. You've got like that heaven earth as above so below connection. I love how the Wizard has one hand firmly on the earth, Taurus, and one hand kind of sensing from above and being like, All right, what's next for me? What do I want to make now of my life? What do I want to do now with my time? Because the magician, the wizard, is very much about doing. It's not theory, it's not studying. Okay, that's kind of interesting because the Aries reading had the Hierophant, which is much more about like theory, like gather the information gathering stage. And then the magician, the wizard, this is much more about, okay, now we're making magic. Now we're going to go ahead and do it. Now we are taking this leap of faith. The Star, the Fool, these are cards that talk about faith, trust. I don't totally know where this star is leading me, but I'm going to initiate an action here. I'm going to make it happen. Because this feels like the direction. This feels like that egg that's ready to crack open in your life. And it could involve taking a chance, taking a bit of a risk. But it's that leap of faith that could really have a strong payoff, especially when you are willing to use the resources available to initiate this kind of action. And you've got that sense that just like unfathomable sense that this is the right thing. I don't know why. I just know that it is, and I trust that this is the direction, and I'm going to go for it. I feel, it's that sense of like, I feel like I'm being guided here. And I trust not only that feeling, but I trust my own ability, my own capacity, my own talents to pull this off, to go ahead and like make this happen for myself. It's incredibly positive. It just, you know, the Magician card can be a yes. It can be a real yes, especially coupled with the Star and the Fool. You know, again, like with the Fool, it's not without risks. But this is a time to move forward in your life, to move on. Maybe, if that's applicable. Because what came before the Fool was an ending, a big sort of, you closed that chapter, that book of your life. And now you are ready to open the new book and begin writing, you know? Because it's not you write it. You are writing it. The Fool is ready to take a leap of faith, ready to go on this new journey, ready to step into and write the next book, chapter of your life. It is card 0, the very beginning, interestingly, followed by card 1. And I like that the Wizard is first and then the Fool, because sometimes the Fool, if you just get the Fool card, it can kind of be like go before you know. Like you don't necessarily know, but you are just you're gonna go anyway. You're gonna just like leap and figure it out. But the fact that the Magician is first, the Wizard is first, it tells me you already know. You kind of have a good idea. And so now you can go ahead and take this leap of faith and start this new beginning. From that grounded space, Taurus. Like maybe you've saved up for this, you know, or like maybe you've got a strong enough foundation that it's not as risky for you to take a leap of faith, to start something new, to venture into unknown territory and try it. Just like try something new in your life. It's kind of interesting because last season's Taurus reading was very much like that unquenchable, it was called the unquenchable thirst, and it was about that like insatiability and the dangers of it and like where it can lead you. And this feels so much more grounded, Taurus. And it still feels like you get to kind of quench that thirst with the Fool card. Like you get to take a leap of faith and a risk, and you get to try something new and like give that to yourself. But with the Wizard, it just feels grounded in some really like practical, resourced, and maybe even like researched knowledge. You've done your research and you're ready to do this. Cool. Okay, Taurus, I love this. I can't wait to get to clarifying. So we're going to use the Aquarian Tarot. We've got the Poesis Oracle here, and we're going to get more specific about what these cards might be saying for your fall shift. So if that sounds like something that you want to keep watching, click the link in the description below, and that will take you to the shifting space. This is an online community that investigates these shift readings over the course of the season. We will watch the readings together. We'll chat in the community Discord space. We will pull cards for each other. We'll loop in the astrology as it's unfolding in real time. If that sounds like your jam and you want to watch the rest of this reading, I'll see you over there. Okay. Taurus, let's see what's up.